right. Good morning, everyone. I am your host for this episode of Titan Talk, VP of Allen. My special guest today, it's none other than our Membership Development and Recognitions Chair. It's
Eric Chiu.
right,
That's
Eric.
me.
Yes. Where do you think we are today, Eric?
We're just going on a nice little hike. Yeah, it's a nice, beautiful day outside. See, the sky is nice and blue, and the grass is very green. So yeah, it's just a very nice day to go on a hike. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a nice breeze, some clouds in the sky. Hopefully, it doesn't get too hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for joining me, Eric. How do you feel right now?
I feel very energized. We're about to do a lot of exercising today. So I'm ready and I'm excited.
Me too, Eric. All right, thank you. We'll go ahead and get started with our first question then. For your first question, what was it like being the Membership Development and Recognitions Chair?
So for me, the reason why I applied is because I wanted to be able to spotlight our members and kind of just show them off, right? Because I wanted to show off the unique traits of each of our members, and really make everyone in our club feel special and recognized. And what it was like for me, well, obviously, with the term being online, it was at first I was very disappointed because I wanted to be able to spotlight our members in person and give them that experience in front of our general members. But I just decided, I'm still gonna make do with whatever I have and make the best out of it this term. And it was still very enjoyable to be able to spotlight our members through like member of the week or member of the month online through our Zoom meetings. And to be able to interview each of our member of the weeks and our member of the months as well, it was very fun because I was able to hear different stories, how they were involved with Circle K, what their experience was like throughout the months or throughout the past term. So yeah, it was very fun. And also, in addition with the recognition, I was also able to work with Brittany, who's my MD. Oh yeah, and she was amazing. She was probably one of the best codes I could have ever asked for, and yeah, being able to work with her was pretty much a blessing throughout the term. There were very little times where, even if we disagreed on something, we were very mature and professional about it, and yeah, she was awesome. So yeah, it was amazing to be able to work with her and our family heads as well. Yeah, I'm super proud of all of my family heads because a lot of them, they kept me motivated throughout the term, and along with Brittany as well. And to be able to see what they were doing with their families, it was very inspirational to me. So yeah, overall, just we're being MD&R this term, being able to host all of our virtual retreats, still being able to host those, and to be able to host such a big NMI as well. Despite the limitations that we had, it was really a blessing this term, and I couldn't have asked for better people to work with. So yeah.
For your next question, can you tell me what was your favorite CKI moment of this term?
For me, it would most definitely have to be NMI, because when we were ever since we started planning for NMI, I had no idea what we were gonna really do. I thought in the beginning it was just gonna be another standard Zoom meeting, but the fact that Brittany was able to find this new platform with Gather, and how we were able to actually find a find it take advantage of that and actually use that as our platform for NMI. And even after we found Gather and we did all the planning for that, I was still very worried before NMI that Gather would be very laggy for a lot of people. And although I know it was still laggy for some people, I know for the big majority, everyone else was still able to have a really fun time at NMI. And as I was just sitting through the event and just doing all the big little reveals, family reveals, all the different parts that we were doing, I was just my my confidence and I was just more shocked as we went through the event. I was like, wow, like this event is actually going so smoothly, and it's actually so successful. And after we got to the end, after Sandra did the ceremony of lights, did a separate Zoom call, and then it was over. I just sat there and I was like, wow, like this actually went like super duper well, and I was just so proud of everyone and just like everyone who contributed to that, the planning of that event. And it was just so much fun. And yeah, that was definitely my favorite moment throughout the term. The expectations and the actual event itself just blew me out of the water, so it was amazing.
Hypothetically, if we did a retreat in person, which BTS member would you sleep and cuddle with in one bed? You can only pick one.
I would never ever want to sleep and cuddle with Sam, and the reason is because when it was my very first snowshoe 2019, I think, right, 2019, yeah, 2019, I slept next to Sam, and Sam went to go sleep, right, and then I was gonna go shower, right, so, and then I came back after my shower, and Sam was just sprawled across the bed, and he was just totally blocking my space, and I was just like, okay, and he was dead asleep, so I didn't want to wake him up, so I legit just like inched into the little tiny space that I had, and I made do, and and so that is why I never want to sleep with Sam ever again, and to this day I've never slept next to Sam ever again, and he knows this. Everyone knows this. If you know, you know. Like, yeah, dude, like he just took my entire space, and I was just like, okay, and I just had to, sleep like a little fetus on the side of my bed. So yeah, that's why I never want to sleep with Sam. I've always slept next to Kevin. He's good. He knows his personal space. He knows not to intrude on my side of the bed, so Kevin has been good to me ever since then. I wouldn't mind Lay as well. Lay knows. I feel like everyone in Vito's knows, like don't sleep next to Sam. The only person who can sleep next to Sam is probably Adam, because Adam and Sam wrestle all the time. So they can, they're perfect for each other in terms of like sleeping buddies. So yeah, I'd probably say just Kevin and Lay, and probably Garrett. I've never, gotten a chance to sleep next to Garrett yet, but I probably, Garrett probably wouldn't do the same thing Sam did. So I'd probably say Garrett as well.
I just wanted to say thank you for joining me on this episode of Titan Talks.
Of course.
I really appreciate you coming out with me to this hike.
Yes. Thank you for inviting me to this hike. It was very fun.
Yeah, no problem. Right. And then, do you have any final words for our audience back at home?
This has been something that I've been thinking about for a while, but I guess for me personally, whenever there's an opportunity, I feel like you should get the vaccine. Please. For me personally, there have been people who have come up to me and be like, oh, hey, like, I can get you an appointment for the vaccine. And I'll be like, oh, no, like, it's okay. Like, just because I feel like I'm not, like, I don't want to get it until the government tells me that I'm eligible to get it. But I guess, like, even if the government says that you're not eligible, even if you still have an opportunity, I think you should still get it. Just because, we want to have that herd immunity. Is that what it's called? Where, like, yeah, the more people get vaccinated, the more we can contain and stop this pandemic, right? So, and we're making really good progress. Obviously, we have a lot of vaccines and a lot of people are getting vaccinated. So please, if you have the chance, if someone comes up to you and is like, dude, I can get you an appointment, be like, yes, give me that right away. Tell me how I can get an appointment and get that vaccine right away. So I guess that's one word of advice I would give, or just like one final message. Yeah. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Inject it straight into my veins.
Yes.
All right, then, Eric. Thank you so much for joining me.
course, of course.
We'll go on an actual hike
Yes.
very soon. All right, we'll see you guys in the next episode of Titan Talks.
All right.
Hasta luego. Hello there. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more videos from our Circle K International Cal State Fullerton YouTube channel, make sure to please like and subscribe down below. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Hasta luego!